As an Aussie living in the US, I've learned one thing. Our old school slang is basically a foreign language here, not to be spoken lightly. Just last week, I told my American mate to chuck a sickie, and I was met with a blank stare and a please explain. So today, I'm breaking down 8 classic Aussie sayings that'll have you talking like a local, or at least understanding what the heck we're on about.
You better take cover. Oh.
Many of these sayings are the ones your parents or even your grandparents said.
Bonza.
They're old, but they are true blue Aussie, and many are still around today.
But I was in me budgie smugglers.
Right.
So I had to...
I bet that's a sight to behold. Sight for sore eyes?
Oh, your eyes would be sore if you saw that many budgies in one smuggler.
Try saying these to a foreigner, and I'm sure you'll get some blank stares, as well as maybe a few laughs, and trust me, number 6 will have you looking at your brain in a brand new light. Let's get into it.
Wrap your laughing gear around that.
I had some American friends over for lunch a while back, so naturally, I fired up the barbie. I sliced off a juicy bit of steak straight from the grill, handed it to my mate with a grin and said, "Wrap your laughing gear around that one." The look I got? Pure confusion. Classic cultural collision right there in my backyard, surrounded by laughs and the smell of sizzling meat. Laughing gear is just a cheeky way to talk about your mouth. Yep, the old food hole. Hinting that you're about to use it for more than just yapping. That's the Aussie way though. It's a cheeky invitation to dig in. Mate, eat this. It's absolutely awesome and you'll love every single bite. And speaking of laughing gear, can you believe it's been over 40 years since this one came out?
Wrap your laughing gear around a pole billabong. Wrap your laughing gear, the natural you hear. Wrap your laughing gear around a pole billabong.
Fair shake of the sauce bottle.
Now this is one of those glorious Aussie sayings that leaves Americans scratching their heads and Aussies grinning at the barbie. It's our cheeky way of saying, come on, give me a fair go. Or don't be stingy, mate. You're at a backyard barbecue. Someone's hogging the last bit of tomato sauce and you pipe up, "Oi, fair shake of the sauce bottle, mate." Translation, stop being tight and pass the goods. It's classic, playful and just a little bit sassy. The perfect way to call out someone who's been a Scrooge or a bit of a hog.
It's mine. It's all mine.
And you can use it at any time you want to nudge someone towards fairness. Whether you're talking about actual sauce, splitting dessert, or even sharing the TV remote.
Don't come the raw prawn with me.
Now this is pure Aussie gold, a phrase that basically means don't try to pull a fast one, mate. And I'm not falling for your nonsense. It's the perfect blend of cheeky and direct. It's guaranteed to leave visitors wondering if you're talking about seafood or secret codes. The beauty is in the imagery. A raw prawn might look harmless, but try to serve it up as the real deal and you'll get caught out faster than you can say shrimp on the barbie. Aussies use this line when someone's spinning a yarn, making dodgy excuses or just being a bit shifty. Anytime someone's trying to con you, think politicians, telemarketers, or that one friend who always forgets their wallet, this is your go-to phrase.
You little ripper.
If you want to pack pure Aussie excitement into 3 words, "You little ripper" is the phrase to beat.
You little ripper! Thanks, lads.
This is the kind of enthusiastic praise you'd hear echoing across a footy field, at a backyard barbie, or when someone finally gets the aircon working in the middle of a summer heatwave. It's the ultimate way to say, "That's awesome," or "You legend," all with that unmistakable down under flair. Use it for those times like when you found your sunnies after losing them for a week, or major sporting triumphs like scoring 100 in the backyard at Mum's.
Oh, good shot. That's 6. Out. Hey, go and fetch it. Hey, watch out for the dog.
It's ultra Aussie. No one overseas will really be able to guess what it means, so you cue the laughs, culture shock and screwed up expressions as they try to decipher more of your Aussiness.
I don't know whether I'm Arthur or Martha.
Now, if you want to call out someone who's more modelled up than a kangaroo in a revolving door, just hit them with, "You don't know whether you're Arthur or Martha." It's the Aussie way of saying, "Mate, you're so lost you'd need Google Maps just to find your own shadow." Arthur and Martha might sound like a couple of old-timers from the bingo hall, but in this context, they're the poster couple for utter confusion. Can't decide if you're coming or going, Mixing up your left and right, trying to assemble IKEA furniture with the instructions upside down. Congratulations, you're officially in Arthur and Martha territory.
You've got a kangaroo loose in the top paddock.
If you're looking for a way to call someone delightfully bonkers without actually calling them nuts, kangaroo loose in the top paddock is the gold standard Aussie roast. It's like saying your elevator doesn't go all the way up to the top, but with a distinctly down under twist. Now picture a rogue kangaroo bouncing around where your brain cells should be, causing chaos and confusion. It's not mean-spirited, it's just a classic cheeky way to rib your mates when they're acting a bit unpredictable. And whether they're trying to microwave a salad, wearing socks with sandals, maybe they're attempting to fix the telly with a hammer and a chisel. You know they've got that Roo on the loose.
Chuck a Sickie.
Now this is one that to this day is a very common saying back home. I'm sure you've used it at least once at school or at work as well. It's not just an excuse either, it's an art form. Why slug it out at work when the surf's up, the sun's shining, or you simply can't face another meeting that could have been an email? Suddenly, you're struck down by the mysterious 24-hour bug that only fresh air and a bunning sausage sizzle can cure.
You expect me to believe you have equine flu?
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty bad. Oh, I'm very sneezy and my equine's all swollen.
Equine means horse, Shane.
My horse is all swollen.
You don't have a horse.
No guilt, just classic Aussie work-life balance. Too many stubbies last night? Sorry, boss, looks like I picked up food poisoning from the prawns at the Chinese last night.
Taking a sickie from work is about as Australian as a beer at a barbie or maybe having a bet on the Melbourne Cup next week. On average, we take close enough to 10 sickies a year. That's more than one every 6 weeks. So does that make us a nation of slackers?
I didn't come down in the last shower.
Nothing says nice try, mate, but I'm on to you. Quite like dropping the classic Aussie zinger, I didn't come down in the last shower. Forget I wasn't born yesterday. This is the down under way of letting everyone know you're not fresh off the turnip truck, or in this case, dripping wet from your very first rainstorm. This phrase is your all-purpose shield against tall tales, creative excuses, and sales pitches that are dodgier than a Telstra telemarketer from Mumbai. It's cheeky, it's confident, and it's got just the right amount of sass to keep your mates honest. Think of situations where the printer ate your boss's report for the 3rd time this week. Someone's totally single, but still wearing a wedding ring tan line. You know the drill. Which of these sayings did your parents or grandparents use? Maybe you still use them today. Or do you have a classic Aussie phrase that always stumps your overseas mates? Drop your stories in the comments. Let's see who can get the most confused. And if you had a laugh, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for me, and I'll be back with more Aussie culture shocks later. Roo Maties.